presented by the NAIA. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Leonard E. Dawson Health and Human Resources Center. This is the Jerry M. Screen Arena, and today, the Lady Voorhees College Tigers take on the Buccaneers from the University of the Virgin Islands. And now, introducing the starting lineup, first round visitors from the University of the Virgin Islands. Wearing number 5, Jasmine Anthony. Wearing number 11, Azia Travis. Wearing number 12, Jaden Rice. Wearing number 15, Indonesia Thompson. Wearing number 23, Rhea Benjamin. The Buccaneers are coached by Dover Jackson. And now, your Lady Voorhees College Tigers. Edwin Ford from Evansville, South Carolina. Wearing number 24, Marissa Fontaine. Edwin Ford from Riverdale, Georgia. Wearing number 34, Casey Johnson. Charlotte, North Carolina, wearing number 35, Jessica Gaston. And went forward from Marietta, Georgia, wearing number 32, Deanna Freeman. And then guard from Sumter, South Carolina, wearing number 3, Croatia Caesar. The Lady Tigers are coached by Henry Glover, and assisted by Rachel Walker and Kenneth Carter.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Derek Richmond. Alongside of me is Alex Brooks. This afternoon, we have a matchup in Leonard E. Dawson Center where the Virgin Island Lady Buccaneers take on the VC Lady Tigers. For the VC Lady Tigers, they're on a 3-game winning streak, and Alex, those wins were needed because they were conference games. Definitely beneficial, especially when playoffs are just around the corner. CC Caesar led the way for the Lady Tigers on their previous win against Morris College with a double-double, 17 points, 11 rebounds, and 3 steals.
Well, CC's her playmaking skill really played a factor in the role, played a major role in the Morris College win. She was able to grab 4 rebounds, and that really played. You usually don't see too many guards doing that, so that really helped the Lady Tigers clinch a conference win.
Meanwhile, for the Virgin Island Lady Buccaneers, the rough season continues with their loss against Edward Waters. Lady Buccaneers definitely coming to this game as the underdogs with a 0-13 record. Alex, with the playoffs approaching, what does the VC Lady Tigers need to do in this game to secure another conference victory?
Well, it looked like the Lady Buccaneers are outnumbered, so the Lady Tigers, they should be able to run them and limit turnovers. So and then I know it's senior night, but we have the playoffs coming up, so they should be able to rest.
VC Lady Tigers win the tip-off. Starting for the VC Lady Tigers, number 3, Caesar. Number 24, Marissa Coffin. 32, Diana Freeman. 34, Diana Freeman, and there's a turnover. And 35, Jessica Gatson. And for the Virgin Island Lady Buccaneers, Jasmine Anthony, number 11, Azia Travis, number 12, Jaden Rice, number 15, Indonesia Thompson, and number 23, Rhea Benjamin.
And that foul was on number 34, Casey Johnson.
3-pointer is up, and it's good.
For number 5, Jasmine Anthony.
Anthony with the first points of tonight's game. VC Ladies Tigers looking to strike back there on the 3-game winning streak. This is a conference game. Jessica Gatson poster man, and she gets the easy deuce to go.
You must know that's good. When she go left, it's good. You must know that.
Full court press by the VC Lady Tigers. They're normally due for that, and they race to perfection. Fast break, Diana Freeman. VC Lady Tigers up on top 4-3 with 8 minutes and 45 seconds remaining left. Another three for Anthony, and it's no good. Offensive rebound for the Lady Buccaneers, and also no good.
Rebounds by Johnson.
Rice with extra effort, but not able to cash in. Marissa coughing. Lazy pass by Dana Freeman. Drive baseline. Gaston free throw line jumper, and it's good.
Jessica Gaston already with 4 points.
Jessica Gatson on a hot start so far, 4 points, and that's a steal by Jessica Gatson. Fast break for the VC Lady Tigers, but no, it's a turnover, and here comes the Lady Buccaneers on the other end. Another three for Anthony, and this time no good. 1 for 2 at the three-point line. Mid-range shot, but that one is good by Thompson, and that's a timeout by the Coach Glover. So far, VC Lady Tigers and Lady Buccaneers starting off fast. Jessica Gaston already with 4 points, trying to lead her team into another victory. And Alex, I know this is your first game, and welcome to the Tiger Sports Network. Alex Brooks, first game commentating. I'm play-by-play commentator. He's a color play-by-play commentator for tonight's game.
I'm very excited to be here, man. It's good moments, very good experience. But with Gaston with the 4 points, what do you think she's going to end up with? She got started very early, so I can see a 15-point game for her.
For me, Gaston is not really much of a scorer, but I see her with 10 points. To me, Gaston reminds me of a Draymond Green, always on the defensive side, there for points, but known for a defensive effort. CC Caesar had a little trouble with the walking to the ball, but it's okay. Pass to Casey Johnson, who was new into the starting lineup. Caesar tries to take the screen, but they denied it. Casey Johnson, Marissa coughing at the corner. This is no good. And offensive rebound, Caesar. She started off just like last time with 4 offensive rebounds, but that's a turnover for the VC Lady Tigers.
And that one was stolen by Anthony.
Lady Buccaneers looking to strike. Finds a wide open lady, but no good. And that's Thompson with the miss.
And that's Gaston with the rebound. I think that's like 4 rebounds for her already.
Yeah, she's starting. Ashley Johnson not playing into this game. CC Caesar. And that's a steal by Marissa
Travis.
Marissa Coffin with a turnover. Fast break, had the opportunity, but lost control of the ball. Now here the Lady Buccaneers trying to make the VC Lady Tigers pay after that turnover. Anthony with another 3. And no good. 1 for 4 so far in this game. An offensive rebound by Thompson. Lady Buccaneers resetting their offense. Anthony at the top of the key. A crazy shot by Rice is no good. And the VC Lady Tigers on the other end.
And Derek, we just talked about rebounding and limiting turnover. It looked like the Lady Tigers have to do a better job on the offensive rebound and turnover. And there's another turnover by Casey Johnson. We have to do a better job limiting that.
That's good. Ravenel entered this game as the VC Lady Tigers scores 6-5. VC Lady Tigers up on top with 6 minutes and 15 seconds to spare in the first quarter. Diamond Clover checks into the game, so as Ravenel. Near steal. Lady Buccaneers 0-13. This is a conference game. The VC Lady Tigers are 4-0 in the conference. Good ball moving for the Lady Buccaneers, trying to find an open man. Benjamin tries to go baseline. Jump shot is up, is no good. Offensive rebound by Rice, but is no good also. And here come the VC Lady Tigers. Diamond Clover bounce pass to CC Caesar that possibly could have been stolen. CC pass to Ravenel, back to Caesar. CC with the mid-range shot is no good. And so far, VC Lady Tigers have gone close slump after with the high scoring of Jessica Gaston with 4 points. Lady Buccaneers scanning the floor.
Pull for Anthony. It's no good.
Another three-point attempt is no good by the Lady Buccaneers. It seems like they're looking to die by the three in this game. Diana Freeman sees the mismatch. Culver's shot is no good. And that's a rebound by Thompson. Lady Buccaneers up on, losing. Travis up on top of the key. Benjamin gets past Ravenel, gets a tough two, but it doesn't go in. Diana Freeman, she's pushing up the pace, but she slows it down to find her open teammates. Diamond Clover scanning the floor, wants to hit Caesar, but she goes down the lane and finds Ravenel, unable to hit. And Alex, that was a gimme for Ravenel. Perfect pass, but unable to hit.
That was a good take by Culver. She did a good job at penetrating, spinning the defense.
Thompson called for the foul. It's her first, team first of the period, and Ravenel at the line shooting two.
Ravenel hits the first.
Now the game for the Buccaneers is number 2, first. Back to the Lady Tigers is 24, Coffin.
Marissa Coffin checks back to the game for Jessica Gatson. And second free throw is good for Ravenel. Full court press by the VC Lady Tigers. They're known for that at home. Benjamin lost the ball. Still find a teammate, but it lands in the hands of Diamond Clover. Push up the pace, 2-on-1, and she gets blocked.
Look like the Tigers trying to sign up on their defense.
And that's Isaiah Travis with the block. She's a sophomore from Riverdale, Georgia. And a lazy pass by the VC Lady Tigers, miscommunication. Diamond Clover left out low and she loses the ball. Lady Buccaneers looking to reset their offense after poor communication by the VC Lady Tigers. The shot is up by Travis, and this time it's good. And it seems like the Lady Buccaneers wants to win this game on a three-point shot because they attempted 5 threes so far in this game. Diana Freeman will test her range, and this time it's good. Freeman with her first points of tonight's game.
Tigers are tightening up on the defense.
Benjamin, nice pass to Travis. Correction, that was Jaden Rice.
2 points for the Lady Buccaneers. Caesar, she pushes up the floor. Pass to Freeman. Freeman with another three. It's no good.
Benjamin with the defensive rebound. And here comes Jaden Rice, pushing up the pace, one-on-one. And that will be a charge. Marissa Coughing took the charge. So far, she has taken a lot of charge for this team. Good mindset for the VC Lady Tigers. And that will be a turnover for the Lady Buccaneers. Casey Johnson checks in for Diana Freeman. And also Jessica Gatson checks in for Ravenel.
Like the Tigers, they're doing great on defenses. It's time for them to get something going on the offensive end. Let's see, can Marissa get a couple trades going? Marissa Coughing.
You're right. Marissa Coughing is their best perimeter shooter on this team next to CC Caesar. Jessica Gatson takes down the down low, and it's an and one. Jessica Gatson taking advantage of the poor defense, sees a mismatch, and she got the foul and the and one.
And there, I just told you about if she go left, that's going to be good every time. You cannot let her go left. You cannot. It's going to be good every time.
Jessica Gatson at the line shooting one. And this time it's good. Jessica Gatson
already with 7 points.
And she has
first quarter.
Yeah, she has half of the team points so far. A little mid-range is up and is no good by Ramsey Rodriguez. And here comes Diamond Clover pushing up the pace for the VC Lady Tigers.
Caesar for 3, no good.
And CZ hits the backboard, no rim at all. And here comes Azia Travis at the top of the key. VC Lady Tigers playing a 2-3 defense against the Lady Buccaneers. Good ball movement by the Lady Buccaneers. And a 3 is no good by Anthony. So far, Anthony only has hit 1 3, and she attempted 4 so far in this game. And that's a near steal by the Lady Buccaneers. Azia Travis comes up with a defensive play.
Since the Lady Tigers can get something going.
Yeah, Diamond Clovers tries to hit Casey Johnson on the inbound pass, but I think everyone knew where she was going because she pointed to where she was going.
Let's see if the Lady Tigers can get something going right here.
VC Lady Tigers up on top 14-10 with 1 minute and 20 seconds remaining here in the first. Jessica Gatson cannot go offensive rebound, but she is blocked by Azia Travis. Casey Johnson, floater is no good. And here comes Travis leading the fast break. And Azia Travis so far good on the defensive side. And that's a poor communication pass by number 15, Thompson. And that will be a turnover for the VC Lady Tigers. And now if you talk about limiting the turnovers, they cannot win this game when they're having terrible passes. And not only that, a terrible foul by Casey Johnson.
The VC Lady Tigers, like I said, they're doing a great job on defensive end, but they must limit their turnovers.
Number 12, Rice.
Rice will check in. VC Lady Tigers up on top 14-10 here in the first quarter.
And with conference coming up, the VC Lady Tigers has to know that if conference coming up, we have to make better decisions. So I think the VC Lady Tigers second quarter is gonna get it together.
50 seconds to the second quarter. VC Lady Tigers up on top 14-10. Azia Travis scanning the floor. And she passes it to Thompson. Travis drives in, pass it Thompson, mid-range shot is up, and is no good. Rebound by VC Lady Tigers. And there will be a foul on the play against the Lady Buccaneers.
And the Lady Buccaneers has been stuck at 10 for a while now.
Yeah, cold slumps so far for them on the offensive end. Gotta pick it up.
Do you think it's the defense, or you think it's their code, or you think it's the Lady Tigers defense?
Oh, I think they're cold. They've taken so many three-pointers so far in this first quarter, and only made 2 of them. Diana Freeman pass to Marissa Coffin for 3, is buzzer, and it's no good. See Caesar with the offensive rebound, and her shot is no good. And that will be the end of the first. VC Lady Tigers up on top 14-10 against the Virgin Island Lady Buccaneers. And Alex, so far, what have you seen for the VC Lady Tigers in this first quarter?
I've seen great defense. I've seen Gaston get the ball in the paint and be strong with it. And she's working on a 14-point half. She has 7 right now. And the VC Lady Tigers, they're doing a great job at defense. But right now, it need to get something going on the offensive end.
Yeah, Jessica Gatson has half the team points so far in the end of the first. Jessica Gatson being aggressive down low. And the Lady Buccaneers, they're 0-13 and 0-0 in conference. This is their first conference game of the season, and that's surprising for a collegiate level to play your first conference game this late in the season. But not only that, VC Lady Tigers did play their last 3 games in a conference, so they have not played anyone either in their conference until late in the season.
VC Lady Tigers, they are now 4-0 in the conference, and with Virgin Island being 0-0, I honestly think that the VC Lady Tigers will be able to pull this off because I think it's going to be nervous energy with the University of Virgin Island.
Lady Buccaneers will take the inbound to start the second quarter, losing just by 4. Benjamin finds Travis. VC Lady Tigers defense making the Lady Buccaneers think about every single shot attempt. That's what the VC Lady Tigers can bring into this table. Rice with the air ball, and here comes CC Caesar leading the way for the fast break. CC goes down the paint, floater, her signature shot, and that is good. CC Caesar so far in this season, 13 points per game, and she leads the team in steals with just 4.3, correction, 2.3.
I think if Caesar, she doing more of what she just did, penetrating, getting to her signature shot, the Lady Tiger would win with no doubt.
And Diana Freeman, what the block, but it is a foul. Diana Freeman, nice way to come in from behind, but the rest saw the otherwise. Oh, that was, correction, that was out of bounds. She did get the block. Rice will drive into the paint. And that will be a charging foul against the Lady Buccaneers. The VC Lady Tigers sacrificed their body so far in this game with causing two charging fouls for the Lady Buccaneers.
And that was Freeman causing the charging foul against Rice. The Lady Tigers has already taken 3 charges.
See Caesar, Marissa Coughing, Ravenel, Gatson, and Diana Freeman all on the court here in the second quarter for the VC Lady Tigers. Diana Freeman hits Jessica Gatson. Hook shot is up and it's good. Jessica Gatson already with 9 points in this half.
And Derek, I could have been wrong. I said she was working on a 15-point game. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
She working on a 20-point game.
I don't know, man. She already has 9 points. And 7 of those were in the first quarter. Yeah, you might be right, Alex. He might be working on a 20-point game, but we'll see how the game will go on. CC double team. Hits Jessica Gatson, the hot hand, but she misses that shot. Good job by Benjamin on a defensive effort.
Pull for Anthony. No good.
Anthony.
That's Ravenel with the rebound.
Anthony cold from the 3. And that's why the Lady Buccaneers are cold in this game. They're attempting a lot of 3s, but not making a lot of them. They have to take better shots if they want to get back into this game.
And with the lot of 3s they took, Anthony took majority.
Marissa Coughing.
Turnover by Marissa Coughing.
Yeah. Ravenel did not see the pass, and it scooped right by her. And that will be Lady Buccaneers' ball. And full course by the VC Lady Tigers. Rodriguez will pass to Rice. Lady Buccaneers trying to take some time off the clock. 6 seconds remaining on the shot clock. What can Lady Buccaneers do? I don't think they're aware of the shot clock. Benjamin passes to Travis, and that will be a shot clock violation. Alex, I don't think the Lady Tigers, I don't think the Lady Buccaneers were aware of the shot clock violation, and that's why it's on top, so you can see how much time you have.
Yeah. I honestly think the VC Lady Tigers defense today is elite, very elite. What more can Coach Glover ask for?
Yeah, so far playing a good game, especially for Jessica Gatson with the hot hand. CC at the top of the key. She is Diana Freeman. Diana Freeman guarded by Travis.
To Ravenel.
CC goes in. Floater is up and no good. Offensive rebound. And that's a turnover for the VC Lady Tigers. Jasmine Anthony with the steal. Rodriguez pushing up the pace. She passes to Isaiah or Travis.
Freeman with the steal.
And Freeman charged with a travel. I don't think she didn't have a good balance on that ball. It looks like she was going all over the place.
Yeah, she couldn't control herself, get control of the ball. She couldn't get possession. So yeah, that's another turnover by the VC Lady Tigers.
Marissa Coughing with the cannon. Tries to hit the ref, but it goes on the other side. BC Lady Tigers up on top 18-13 with 6 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
It's a very low scoring game for Virgin Islands.
D'Angela Story comes into the game for the VC Lady Tigers, a 5'2" freshman out of Columbia, South Carolina.
And Travis with the ball on the wing.
Travis seemed like their main ball handler.
Passes to Anthony.
And jump shot, but it's no good. That was kind of a wild type of crossover jump shot. I don't know what that was, but it was no good.
It was no good.
And so far, Lady Buccaneers need to get out this cold slump. Despite their record of 0-13, they look like they can get an upset here on the VC Lady Tigers, only down by 7. And that's a near turnover, and it is a turnover by the Lady Buccaneers, and there is an injured player on the court.
Have Gaston down.
Gaston.
She's holding that back hamstring.
Yeah, she's a hot hand so far, already with 9 points. Her teammates are there to encourage her.
And she's up now.
Yeah, it looks like a cramp. She might have just caught a cramp. And Jessica Gaston, like I said, 9 points so far in this game. And I'm glad she's okay, because that will be a definitely misfortune by the VC Lady Tigers. And shout out to all the folks tuning in for the VC Lady Tigers game here at Leonard E. Dawson Center. We appreciate you for tuning in. I'm Derek Hirschman. Alongside with me is Alex Brooks. And Jessica Gaston trying to wear herself off the court. And hamstring injury. And I think it's a cramp, but I'm not a doctor, so I can't tell you.
And I haven't seen Ashley Johnson tonight. I see she's dressed out, but she haven't got in tonight. So I guess it's senior night. He was letting all the seniors get a little playing time. So hopefully I can see Johnson get in.
Yeah, Johnson leads the team in points with 13.5. Lady Buccaneers scanning the floor. And that's nearly a steal by Caesar, but Anthony with the 3. It is no good. Rebound by Ravenel. And here comes Caesar orchestrating the offense for the VC Lady Tigers. Diana Freeman hits Marissa Coughing. 3-point shot is up and it's no good. Marissa Coughing 0 from 2 from behind the arc. Lady Buccaneers cold slumped on the offensive end. Gotta get a good shot up. Anthony again guarded by CC Caesar. And 3-point shot is up and it's no good. Alex
Scroy pushes.
How many times I have said no good from behind the arc? Diana Freeman, 3-point shot is up. She will try her range, and this time it's no good. And Cece, what the steal? Cece so far leading the team in steals with 2.3. She tries to go in, and that will be a jump ball. And that will be a Lady Buccaneers.
Sounds like I heard a slap.
Hopefully Gadsden's okay. So far she's averaging 7.3 points per game.
And for the Buccaneers, number 1, Richardson.
For the Lady Buccaneers, Richardson checks into the game. A junior from St. John's, Virginia. And Coach Glover will make his substitutions. Also, Myers checks in for Caesar, and Ashley Johnson checks in for Marissa Coughing.
I was just asking about her. There she is.
And there you go. There you have it. She's just on the court. Myers gets the inbound. Hits
Freeman, and it's good.
Diana Freeman with the second point.
And that's Freeman with 5 points.
Lady Buccaneers
Lady Buccaneers are
losing.
looking for their basket in a while. It's been a while since the Lady Buccaneers has been on the board.
Yeah, we said that every single possession, they need to get a good shot attempt. And with Kayla's turnovers, you cannot get that. Anthony with another three, and it's an air ball. I saw that wave from the top of here. Ashley Johnson with the defensive rebound, and here comes Myers pushing up the pace for the VC Lady Tigers. Finds Ravenel, and how about that vision and pass by Myers. And that increased the lead to 22-13, and near steal by the VC Lady Tigers. And careless pass by the Lady Buccaneers so far. You know why they're so cold? They're making terrible passes like that, not getting good shot attempts because all they're jacking up is threes, not looking to the paint. You know, when a three-point shot is not up, you got to go down the paint.
Derek, as I mentioned earlier, this is their first conference game. And you know it's going to be a lot of nervous energy. Yeah, they're on 13 looking for a conference win. It's going to be a lot of nervous energy.
Well, we're late in the season. You shouldn't be nervous. And that was a steal by the Lady Buccaneers. Here comes Benjamin, guarded by Marissa Coffey. Nazia Travis at the top of the key, guarded by Shamara Myers. Benjamin will go in, floater is up, and this time it's good. Benjamin with their first point of this afternoon's contest. Diamond Clover shoots the three, no good. Marissa Coffin gets the offensive rebound, tries to hit Ravenel, but it goes out of bounds. Good defensive play by Travis. VC Lady Tigers will inbound the ball. Diamond Clover, Coughing, Myers, Ravenel, and Johnson all on the court for the VC Lady Tigers. Ashley Johnson tries to shoot on top of Benjamin, is no good. And Ravenel tries to grab the offensive rebound, but it just bounced off her legs. It will be Lady Buccaneers ball. Full course by VC Lady Tigers. They're known for that here at home.
And the Lady Buccaneers are down 7 with 2 minutes left to go, Derek.
What can the Lady Buccaneers do to cut into this lead? Benjamin finds open teammate. Good ball movement by the Lady Buccaneers, but bad shot, and that's an air ball by the Lady Buccaneers.
Elbow for the Lady Buccaneers. What is going on?
Yeah.
Pass again.
Ooh, that shot is blocked.
Myers made some good passes. She made very good passes.
And that will be a foul on the VC Lady Tigers. It will be against Myers. It's her first, team first of the second period.
Ladies are still in their purse.
Yep. Lady Buccaneers look like they're playing hot potato. Near steal by Marissa Coughing, but Lady Buccaneers get it off. Benjamin, she hits Travis at the top of the key, guarded by Shamara Myers. And that's a poor communication. Who are you passing to? That's a question I gotta ask if I was Coach Jackson.
And that's another turnover for the Lady Buccaneers.
Yep, and
how many turnovers do we have here tonight?
I don't know. It has to be more than 10 so far, if I'm not wrong. But VC Lady Tigers, with all these turnovers, they should have been making these Lady Buccaneers pay. And so far, not so good on the court. Diamond Clover hits Shamari Myers. Myers finds Marissa Coughing. Reverse layup is no good. And Benjamin with the defensive rebound. 54 seconds remaining. And Richardson, easy deuce left. Oh, wide open, bro. And she couldn't get the easy deuce to go down. And Alex, she was left all alone for so while. She probably could have went to the locker room, get something to drink, and come back. That's how alone she was. But it will be Lady Buccaneers ball. Benjamin drives baseline. Ashley Johnson is there with the defensive effort. Marissa Coughing pushing up the pace. His Diamond Clover. Diamond Clover drives to the paint. Crazy shot is no good. And 32 seconds remaining here in the second period. VC Lady Tigers up on top 22-15. And one kid, the Lady Buccaneers draw for this play. What does Coach Jackson have on his sleeve? A wide open shot by Thompson is no good. She gets her offensive rebound, puts it up, and is also no good. And Diamond Clover with the defensive rebound. 2 seconds remaining. Can the shot go off? And is no good. Halftime score. VC Lady Tigers lead the Virgin Island Lady Buccaneers 22-15. And Alex, VC Lady Tigers has so many opportunities to convert on Lady Buccaneers turnovers, but there's not going in. What do you see VC Lady Tigers doing in this game? Because after Jessica Gasson went out, it kind of went a cold slump for the VC Lady Tigers.
Yes, it did. As I mentioned earlier, the VC Lady Tigers has to limit their turnovers. They make the Lady Buccaneers turn it over, but they give it right back to them. It's low, so it's like, that's why it's a close game right now, and it's a low-scoring game too. So I think both teams are doing a great job at playing defense. So I think the Lady Tigers just need to get something going on the offensive end.
Well, stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, as we'll have the halftime show by me, Derek Richmond, and Alex Brooks. Stay tuned.
Ladies and gentlemen, recognizing number 32, Deanna Freeman. She is a 5'10" forward guard from Marietta, Georgia, Hope High School and Ryan Central College. This season, she served as the team's captain. Dee Free has been a 2-year college player here and a member of the ladies basketball team. She was also able to be part of the 2019 and 2020 AII Conference Tournament qualifiers. Deanna is the daughter of Miss Daphne Freeman. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for number 32, Deanna Freeman. We'd like to ask all family members of number 3, always Caesar, please come to the court and join our African director, Ms. Charlene Johnson, and the coach number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, number 3, Caesar. She is a 5'5" guard from Sumter, South Carolina, and Preston High School. CC has been a 4-year member of the Lady Tigers basketball team. This season, she serves as the game-to-game team captain. She was also able to be part of the 2017 AII Tournament champions and the 2019 and 2020 AII Tournament qualifiers. CC is the daughter of Miss Diana Jackson. Ladies and gentlemen, number 3, Caesar.
Also, to make mention, since it's the senior day, make mention of all the seniors that's playing their last year.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause to our seniors, number 32 and number 3.
Yeah, I wanna take my home.
The Virgin Islands record, they're over 13, but they're keeping up with the VC Lady Tigers. what can the VC Lady Tigers doing so far, and what the halftime stats are looking like?
First, the BC Lady Tigers, they're doing a great job at defense right now. And I just think they need more offense now. Caesar, Ashley, Johnson, and Jessica, I think when they get more offense going, the Lady Tigers are going to expand the lead. But the stats are right now, Jessica Gaston leading the VC Lady Tigers with 9 points. And Anthony is leading the Lady Buccaneers with 6 points.
Well, Jessica Gaston with the hot hand in the first quarter with 9 points. Well, unfortunately, she went down to the training room. Hopefully, she's okay. But with the Virgin Island being 0-13 and the score is this close, what can the Virgin Island do to keep the score closer and maybe get an upset against the VC Lady Tigers?
I say continue what they're doing, because both teams are doing great jobs at defense. So it's just they got to get something going on offense. Hopefully Anthony can get something going, Rice get something going, the best players. So that's why I say Anthony, she's right now kind of cold. Hopefully, well, not hope, second half she gets it going.
Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, as we'll have the second half of Virgin Island Lady Buccaneers taking on the VC Lady Tigers here on Tiger Sports Network. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the second half of Virgin Island Lady Buccaneers taking on the VC Lady Tigers. Halftime score is 22-15. Tie game between these two teams. Virgin Island trying to make an upset against the VC Lady Tigers.
The game reset, side out, but I think it'll go to Virgin Island.
Lady Buccaneers will inbound the ball. So far in this game, Lady Buccaneers keeping up despite their record of 0-13. They're definitely trying to get an upset, and here's a three by Anthony. It's no good, and so far she has not made any threes since her first shot. Here comes Caesar leading the other way, hits Marissa Coffey at the corner. Coffey doesn't like that shot, so she hits the Caesar. Ashley Johnson tried to get the pass, but it's stolen by Thompson. And fast break and too high of a pass. Thompson with the turnover, and just like that, how do you start your first offensive possession with the turnover? You resume back what you was doing first half. VC Lady Tigers trying to extend their lead. Ashley Johnson too hard on that shot. Caesar tried to control the offensive rebound, but she could not. VC Lady Tigers coming to this game ranked number 7 in Division II in field goal percentage and also 7th in total steals. Lady Buccaneers looking to get out their cold slump from halftime. Benjamin gets a nice pass floater, and that will be a blocking foul against Marissa Coughing.
Is on Voorhees, number 24, Marissa Coughing.
At the line, we have Benjamin,
First of the third period.
sophomore out of St. Thomas, Virginia.
Is number 23, Rhea Benjamin.
We'll see if the late Benjamin can try to cut into the lead. First
Benjamin
shot.
sinks us first. Benjamin sinks both.
Now the Buccaneers is number 2.
VC Lady Tigers. This is senior night
Number 2.
for the VC Lady Tigers. Kawasha Caesar and Diana Freeman on their last.
And checking in the game for the Lady Buccaneers, Ramsey Rodriguez subs in for Benjamin.
Diana Freeman and Caesar, their last season as a Voorhees Tiger, celebrate senior night here this afternoon. Not to mention, men's senior night is coming up on February 24th. And here comes Lady Buccaneers with a fast break opportunity. Shot is too high for the Lady Buccaneers, and that probably could have cut the lead to just 8.
And there was a good hustle by Coffin. She hustled all the way down the floor from half court and attempted to block the shot. It was a great hustle by Coffin.
VC Lady Tigers lead 22-17 with 8 minutes and 30 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Lady Tigers looking to get their 4th victory and their 5th victory on the conference play. And Ashley Johnson with the easy deuce. Full court press by the VC Lady Tigers. Still there, Ashley Johnson did not know the ball was being handed to her, but VC Lady Tigers still end up with the steal. Caesar, a fast break, layup is no good. Ashley Johnson is there to clean it up. Ashley Johnson already with 6 points so far in this contest. VC Lady Tigers now up by just 9 with 7 minutes and 49 seconds remaining. And how about that pass? But CC came here to get the foul. And honestly, that was a good foul by Caesar because that would have been an easy deuce by Anthony.
At the line, we have number 15, Indonesia Thompson, freshman out of Carrollton, Minnesota.
Caesar called for her first foul, team first of the second period.
And Thompson sinks the first.
And Alex, with these free throws, the Lady Buccaneers can crave their win back into this game by hitting free throws if they get good shots. And that second one is no good. And here comes the VC Tigers. Marissa Coughing finds a 3. It's no good. 0 for 3 in this game. Cole Sump continues from behind the arc. Myers checks into the game for the VC Lady Tigers. And Marissa Coughing will head to the bench. Still court press by the VC Lady Tigers. Casey Johnson enters this game and gets by her defenders. Rise. And that cuts the lead to just 6 with 7 minutes and 15 seconds remaining. Cece gets the screen. She hits Casey Johnson. Casey behind the arc, and it's good. Casey Johnson, her first points of this afternoon's game. And that stretches the lead to just 9. And the VC Lady Tigers stop the Lady Buccaneers, and that will be a blocking foul by Myers. And so far, VC Lady Tigers committing a lot of fouls. They don't want to commit too many and let the Lady Buccaneers crawl themselves back into this game.
Yeah, because free throws will help them back in this game with no problem.
Inbound ball. 3 is no good by Rice. And here come Myers and the VC Lady Tigers. Myers hits Casey Johnson. Caesar guarded by Thompson, hits back to Myers. Ashley Johnson gets a double team and still can't finish. And that's a rebound by Ramsey Rodriguez. Jaden Rice at the top of the key, guarded by CC Caesar. She calls the ISO, gets the lane, but it will be a turnover against Rice. Number 23, Rhea Benjamin checks into the game, and Isaiah Travis also. With 6 minutes and 12 seconds remaining here in the third quarter, VC Ladies Tigers up on top by 9, 29-20. And how about that pass by Caesar to Ashley Johnson? Lady Buccaneers looking to get out of the cold stretch. So far only scored points from the charity strike. Rice at top of the key. She hits her teammate Travis. It's no good. Casey Johnson with the defensive rebound. And here comes Myers, push on the fast break for the VC Lady Tigers. She's going left and right. Can she hit? She Ashes Johnson, and good play by Myers. And Alex, like you said, Myers has been giving some on-target passes, and that's why they're up on top by 13.
Yeah, and not to mention, Josh has been doing a great job of running the floor and rebounding. And the Tigers are trying to tighten up on their offense now. As I mentioned, that's what they needed to do to pull out a confident win. So for a confidence.
And 3 is up by Anthony is no good. And I wonder what Coach Jackson has to say about his team at halftime, because they're still throwing up 3s and they're still breaking the 3s. So this is time where you want to go inside the paint and get some easy dudes to go, because behind the arc is not working for the Lady Buccaneers. Myers finds the lane, finds 2 Lady Buccaneers, and they will cause a traveling violation. Myers called for the traveling violation, and it will be Lady Buccaneers ball.
And then, you know, the Lady Tigers are doing a better job at limiting turnovers this half. So what do you think Coach Glover said to the Lady Tigers at the half?
Well, we need to slow down and stop pushing up the pace. Here, it's a tie game, and it's a conference game, but what you want to do is just get it out the way, and that's a turnover, almost a near turnover by the Lady Buccaneers. And Coach Glover will slow down the pace for the VC Lady Tigers, and so far it has worked to perfection, up by 13, and that's a steal by the VC Lady Tigers. They're ranked 7th in Division II steals per game. Because of that, Diana Freeman step back. Oh, she is Ashley Johnson. She is the step back, and this time it's good. 2-step back plays by the VC Lady Tigers, and they increase the lead by 15.
The Lady Tigers are slowly pulling away.
And they're pulling away because the Lady Buccaneers cannot get a good shot attempt. They hit like the jack up 3s. That is an air ball. And
bad shot by the Lady Buccaneers.
Yeah, a bad shot. Cece, she will slow down the VC Lady Tigers offense. Diana Freeman, mid-range shot is no good. And that's rebounded by Jaden Rice. And the Virgin Lady Buccaneers will take the timeout. And so far, that was a well-needed timeout by Coach Jackson. Cold slump offense and defense not doing their job. Defense kind of late on fast break, offense not getting good shot selections. They're jacking up threes, and this is where fatigue can play a factor in this game, because so far the Lady Buccaneers have no bench players. They're riding with all their players.
The Lady Buccaneers only put up 5 points since the half, but the DC Lady Tigers has put up 13 points since the half.
Yeah, 13-5 run.
I honestly think Coach Glover told them they doing a great job on defense, keep doing that, and they got to get something going on offense. So now, as you can see, Myers and Caesar, they are both trying to penetrate now more and get Johnson in the game, because she didn't come to start as usual. So it's like they're trying to get her in the game now and get her.
Ashley Johnson leads the team in points with 13.5, shooting a high 59% from the field, and with 7.5 rebounds per game. BC Lady Tigers up by 15 with 3 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
Let's see, can the BC Lady Tigers maintain?
And the Virgin Lady Buccaneers, their flow in the first half was going well, but so far in the second half, they went completely down, only scoring 5 points, as you said, here in the second half.
Well, looks to me, Anthony is like their go-to man, and that's who they depending on. That's who they depending. So I say, if they swing it more, they'll be all right, and they could have stayed in it.
And not only Anthony, Isaiah Travis and Jaden Rice also playing a factor for the Lady Buccaneers. Inbound by the Lady Buccaneers, still full court press by the BC Lady Tigers. They love to do that despite what the score is. They want to run it up, and how about that lane Jaden Rice found, and she draws a foul.
You know, I think one of the reasons the BC Lady Tigers are number 7 in the Division II in steals because of the press. They has a real good press.
Yeah, BC Lady Tigers, when they commit the press, they normally force teams on a 10-second violation. So far, none this game.
And at the line, we have Rice, number 12 Rice. She 6 the first, missed the second. Myers push.
And you got knocked out on the free throws once they're down big. Cece thought about it, but she hit Myers at the corner, no good, and that's rebounded by Rodriguez. And she's pushed up the fast break. It gets Marissa Coffey, finds the lane, and this time it's good. The Virgin Lady Buccaneers finally get something on the board. Score is 35-23. BC Lady Tigers up on top. Reminder, folks, this is senior night for the seniors. Obviously, CC Caesar and Diana Freeman, the seniors for the BC Lady Tigers, and Benjamin with the fast break. And that cuts the lead to just 5. And now the Lady Buccaneers are getting their offensive flowing through fast break. ISO by CC, she goes in and she gets the tough lays to go in. And that extends the lead back to 12. Lady Buccaneers 0-13 in a season and 0-0. And like you said, Alice, limiting the turnovers has been a factor for the BC Lady Tigers. So far, no turnovers in the second half, and we have 2 minutes and 22 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. And speaking of turnovers, I almost just jinxed them, but CC's there for the offensive rebound. Tough 2 will go, and that's 4 straight points by CC Caesar. She's going on the offensive explosion, trying to extend their win streak to 4 and 5-0 in the conference. That'll be a...
And if the Lady Buccaneers want to get back in it, they have to do more of what they're doing now, driving the ball. They has got 2 layups back-to-back, so...
Yeah, 3 is no good by the Lady Buccaneers. Rebounded by Marissa Coughing. Myers hits CC at the corner, and it's no good. Gets her offensive rebound, hits Diamond Clover. That's a 2. Foot on the line. It's no good. Rodriguez with the defensive rebound. And Alex, like you said before in the broadcast, the CC Caesars offensive rebound benefited the BC Lady Tigers and is doing the same thing here this afternoon against the Lady Buccaneers.
She has to be one of the top rebounding guards in the country. She has to be, because if you see how she crashed the glass, you don't see too many guards doing that. not even bigs. You don't see too many bigs crashes. They wait, like especially female. You see them waiting on the ball to come to her instead of going to the rim and get it. And Season, she does a great job at going to the ball.
Now will be a turnover for the VC Lady Tigers, their first of the second half. And that was a crazy shot by Travis. She was going faster than the ball, but they still remain possession. Anthony left all open, and this time she knocks it down. Her second three of this afternoon's contest. Now, VC Lady Tigers up by 11 with 53 seconds remaining here in the third quarter.
And Darren, what does the VC Lady Tigers have to do the last 45 seconds of this game?
Well, keep doing what they're doing. Well, not like that, but getting good defensive stops. And not only that, making the Lady Buccaneers force take bad shot selections.
That's her second.
At the line, we have number 23, Real Benjamin.
Is number 23.
Marissa Coughing called for her second foul of this afternoon's contest.
Benjamin 6, the first. She sinks both.
And with those two free throws, the lead is just cut to 9 with 37 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Caesar, Johnson, Freeman, and Casey Johnson with Myers all on the court for the VC Lady Tigers. Casey Johnson hits Ashley Johnson. Mid-range shot is good. And that will be a timeout by Coach Glover. And just by 10, VC Lady Tigers looking to extend their win streak. And Alex, what can the Virgin Island Lady Buccaneers do better on the court?
As I said earlier, limit turnovers and make shots. They has to make shots. And the three-point is not going for them right now, so they has done a better job at driving, getting there, getting the team, having the team involved. But now they have to make shots in order to get back in this game.
And I want to give a shout out to our viewers here watching the game. The VC Tigers taking on the Virgin Island Lady Buccaneers. So far, it is senior night, and two reminders, men's senior night will be February 24th. You'll check right back here on the Voorhees Tiger Sports page.
So there you go. Look like Gaston is out for the game, so do you think Coach Glover is resting her, or she has a real serious injury?
That's a great question. I think I think Coach Glover is resting her to not extend that hamstring, because hamstring can play a factor. And how about that three by Anthony? And 5 seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1. That's a turnover by the Lady Buccaneers. Can they get the shot up? They do, and it's no good. In the third quarter, it's over. VC Tigers up on top, 41-33. And to answer your question, Alex, I think Coach Glover is resting Jessica Gatson, because when you hurt your hamstring on the court, it's nothing to play with. And especially they're up by 11. I wouldn't try to rush to get her back into the court. And the VC Lady Tigers against the Virgin Island Lady Buccaneers.
Lady Buccaneers just won't go away.
You know, they're trying to keep themselves in there, but the bad shots and the three-pointers are drawing them away.
Bad shot selection is a turnover. If it wasn't for that, no doubt the Lady Buccaneers would be in the game. No doubt.
As the fourth quarter starts, the VC Lady Tigers played their second best offensive game in the fourth quarter, outscoring opponents 455 to 450. And for the folks that's tuning in, I'm Derek Richmond, and alongside me is Alex Brooks, his first time play-by-play commentating. How does it feel so far, Alex?
great feeling. I'm nervous, manager, but it's great. I love it.
Yeah, I was nervous on my first one also. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the start of the fourth quarter. VC Lady Tigers up on top, 41-33. Caesar, Coffin, Dinah Freeman, Johnston, and Casey Johnson all on the floor for Coach Glover. And how about that? Triple team, and Ashley Johnson still gets the bucket to go.
She's going beast mode right now.
And Ashley Johnson, she's ranked 7th in field goal percentage, shooting a high 59%.
Isn't there like 8 straight points for her?
I think so. Anthony with the missed 3, but cannot get it to go. And I heard that. I was about to say that ref didn't call that foul. So I heard it slap all the way up here. And Rice will be called for the foul. It will be her 3rd and team first of the fourth quarter period. Caesar on the top of the key. Step back, she thought about it, but she'll hit Casey Johnson. Casey Johnson scanning the floor. She finds the lane. She wants to drive. She does it. And the off defensive rebound will go to Jaden Rice. She's pushed up the pace, and she'll slow down the pace, and now guarded by Diana Freeman. She hits Travis at the top of the key. And Coach Jackson drawing up the play for the Lady Buccaneers, trying to get that coast up out of here. And that will be a charging foul by the Lady Buccaneers, Jaden Rice. And good job by Marissa Coffin. That's her 2nd time forcing her body to the paint, and that will be her 2nd, actually correction, that will be her 3rd charging foul of this game.
Marissa's doing a great job at getting to the spot before the defense and setting up for the chart.
Oh yeah, she's definitely doing that well. Caesar will orchestrate the VC Lady Tigers offense, guarded by Travis. She goes opposite from the screen, double team, and is blocked by Travis. She gets her offensive rebound. Here comes Diana Freeman. Mid-range shot is no good, as Thompson with the offensive rebound, but it'll be alternating jump ball. And Lady Buccaneers will get the possession. Lady Buccaneers trying to stay with the VC Lady Tigers. That's a lazy pass. Diana Freeman. Fast break point is good. And that extends the lead to 12. That full court press is worked to perfection for Coach Glover. Benjamin, mid-range shot is no good. Defensive rebound by Ashley Johnson. Caesar push up the pace. She finds the lane. Hits Marissa Coffin at the corner. She decides no. She'll hit the mid-range shot. It's no good. Caesar almost grabbed the offensive rebound, but Thompson muscles her way through. And Travis at the top of the key. She's guarded by number 32, Diana Freeman. And a close slump for the Lady Buccaneers. They're passing the ball, and that's going between her legs. Another turnover for the Lady Buccaneers.
And one of the reasons I think the Lady Buccaneers is forcing a lot of turnovers because the experience. They have a young team. The Lady Buccaneers is filled with freshmen and sophomores. So it's like they're very young right now, but at the same time, they have to cut down in order to get back in this league.
And I never noticed that, Alex. Good point. But they only have one senior, and that's Messiah Edwards, number 4. Casey Johnson wants to hit Ashley Johnson, and now will be a turnover. Good defensive play by Ramsey Rodriguez. And here comes Benjamin. She hits Anthony at the 3. It's no good. And Ashley Johnson is there for the defensive rebound. Caesar, she's pushed on the break. Euro step is no good. Diana Freeman tries to catch the offensive rebound, and it will still be VC Lady Tigers ball. Caesar at the top of the key, guarded by Zia Travis. Caesar wants to go ISO, but hits Diana Freeman at the corner. It's no good. Air ball, but Caesar with another offensive rebound. And this time, Diana Freeman cannot cash in. And here comes the Lady Buccaneers on a fast break opportunity, one-on-one, and reverse layup. And she is called for the foul, Marissa Coughing.
And at the line, we have for the Lady Buccaneers, Jasmine Anthony.
Marissa Coughing,
junior out of Houston, Texas.
called for the third foul. And Alex, this is where free throws can be very crucial here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Only down by 10. This is a conference game.
This is where you earn your money here.
Gatson, who was injured here in the second quarter, finally checks in after having a hot start of 9 points. And to get back to your question, Alex, yeah, Coach Glover, well, rested Gatson for a good amount of period. No need to rush. And Gatson, mid-range shot. Her first shot after coming out the training room is no good, but Casey Johnson is there to clean it up.
I wonder is my prediction messed up with Gatson 20 points?
He might have jinxed it. I think she might have ended with 15, like I said. Rodriguez lost control of the ball. And Gatson aggressively. They'll be
almost picked up right there. This.
Yep. BC Lady Tigers up by 12 here with 5 minutes and 55 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. Caesar, Gatson, Casey Johnson, Diana Freeman, and Ashley Johnson all on the court for the BC Lady Tigers. Diana Freeman, she hits Caesar with the three, and it's no good. Guessing Gatson's there for the offensive rebound, but she will turn it over to Anthony. Anthony fast break, Travis, hot potato, and she's called for the foul. Good sequence by the Lady Buccaneers. They definitely needed, losing down big with 12 points.
And Anthony back at the line for 2.
Diana Freeman, that's her first, team second.
Diana Freeman with their first foul, team first here in the first quarter. Fourth quarter, correction.
Anthony.
And so far, Alex, you know what I have not realized so far? The VC Lady Tigers have not shot a lot of free throws in this game.
No, because honestly, I think the VC Lady Tigers has been doing it. They've been doing a good job. Myers and Cecil been doing a good job at penetrating and getting the bigs open. So it's like, how could you foul? They penetrating, getting the bigs open.
Offensive rebound for the Lady Buccaneers. They will try the second shot to cut it by 10 or to cut it by double digits. And that's a 3 is up, is no good. And that's a Ravenel rebound. Casey Johnson, one-on-one Euro step, and she is fouled by Benjamin.
And at the line we have number 34, Casey Johnson, going for 2.
And speaking of free throws, here she come with the free throws. Like I said, that not hit many free throws into this game. Casey Johnson, and you want to know her free throw percentages? 18% from the free throw line, 2-11.
Wow.
And that's why she's 18%. We'll see if she can knock her third free throw of the season. And she does. And she increased her free throw percentage.
And coming into the game, we have number 12, Diamond Cover, and number 25, Myers.
VCA Tigers still on four-court press. Benjamin, one-on-one.
It looks like she kind of body Caesar right there. I kind of think it was an offensive foul, if you ask me.
Well, good thing we're not refs. We're commentators. Caesar with their third foul. of this afternoon's contest.
Ravenel.
Ravenel checks into the game for Diamond Clover. Benjamin hits Anthony. She's guarded by Myers. Good defensive play by Myers. Still able to get it down. Travis scanning the floor. Shot clock is winding down, but refs will call the whistle. And Rodriguez will inbound the ball. And like I said before in the broadcast, the Lady Buccaneers do not have a lot of teammates on the bench. Only one person sit on the bench, and this where fatigue can play a factor in this game when you're trying to play catch up with the VC Lady Tigers. Myers hits Ravenel. Ravenel spin away and gets the easy deuce to go. And that extends their lead 50-35 with just under 4 minutes to spare. And that will be a steal by the VC Lady Tigers. And this is where you want to slow down the offense, waste some time. And another bullet pass. Ashley Johnson with the easy deuce miss, but she cleans it up.
The VC Lady Tigers have scored 30 since the half.
Hey, it's poor defense by the Virgin Lady Islands, and that's why they call a timeout. The VC Lady Tigers looking to get their 5th consecutive win here at Leonard E. Dawson Center against the Virgin Lady Buccaneers.
And they also looking to stay undefeated in the conference. Give the Lady Buccaneers their first loss in the conference.
It is their first. It's their first loss. Well, it's not lost. Yes, there's still 3 minutes and 53 seconds remaining. Anything can happen in basketball.
You're right about that, Derek. I seen it.
These Lady Tigers currently 17-11, looking to improve to 18-11 here against the Virgin Lady Buccaneers. After the timeout, Lady Buccaneers will have possession, and Lady Tigers still full pressing the Lady Buccaneers, not giving them any faith to try to come back into this game. The player cutting down almost got me off guard. Rodriguez, mid-range shot is no good. Offensive rebound, but no. It's stolen by Myers. Double team, what she can do. She hits it off the Anthony, and that was a good awareness by Myers. All the way double team, but still remains possession. Caesar, Hover, Ashley Johnson, Myers, and Ravenel all on the court for Coach Glover VC Lady Tigers. CC wants to get the ISO, and she's looking for it. She hits Myers. Myers finds a wide open spot for the 3, and it's good.
That extended the Lady Tiger lead to 20.
Lady Buccaneers does not have an answer for the VC Lady Tigers' high scoring offense. Anthony, crazy shot is no good. Benjamin almost grabs the offensive rebound, but it lands in CC Caesar's hand. And that will be a blocking foul by Anthony against CC Caesar.
And there, with playoffs approaching, DC Lady Tigers are up 20. Do you think Coach Glover will take his starting lineup out? Starting players?
Well, it looks like he's trying to do that right now as number 30, Callan, checks into the game. But with 2 minutes, 45 seconds remaining, I say, yeah, it is the last home game for the VC Lady Tigers. Might as well get some highlights on the VC Lady Tigers.
Because he only has 2 seniors, so might as well.
Yeah, might as well play the whole bench. Myers hands it off to Cece. And Cece guarded aggressively by Travis. She calls the ISO, step back against Rodriguez is no good. And rebound by Travis. And here comes Anthony on a fast break. Bounce pass by Rodriguez. She could have put it up, but she gets the turnover. Bad decision making by the Lady Buccaneers. And to answer your question, I think Coach Glover already cleared his bench. I think everyone played a factor in this game for the VC Lady Tigers.
And it looked like Freeman's checking back in. She's out of the starting lineup.
Cowman drives against Anthony, loses a rebound, and it'll be a turnover against the VC Lady Tigers. Have not said that much. Ravenel checks out and Freeman checks in. And Alex, are you surprised Coach Glover is still full pressing the Lady Buccaneers, and as they're up this big, as the Lady Buccaneers just scored 2 by Rice?
Yes, I'm very surprised.
Yeah, you're up big. More than 15 points.
Yeah, he have 1:30 left.
Still full pressing. Hey, I guess that's his game scheme.
I guess that's the sign of keeping the foot on their neck.
Yup. Because they definitely keeping the foot on the neck. Ran away with the score at half. It was a long pass. Travis still able to catch up with the ball. Rodriguez left all alone in the paint. I don't think Rice sees her because she's wide open. Hits Travis, almost near turnover. Rice will go in, and no good. Offensive rebound by Travis, and it's good. And the Lady Buccaneers finally scored after having that long stretch of cold slump.
1 minute remaining. 1 minute.
1 minute remaining here in this game. VCA Tigers up on top 55-39. Ashley Johnson hits Diana Freeman. Diana Freeman sees Kalman. And that will be a pass to Rodriguez, which is the wrong teammate. Rice all alone, and she gets the fast break. And with 36 seconds remaining, gotta say good victory by the VCA Tigers. They go 5-0 in the conference and improve to 18-11.
And at the line there, we have DeAndre Escobar, a freshman guard out of Columbia, South Carolina.
Troy so far has missed 4 free throws, and that's all her attempts so far in the season. And Anthony with the air ball. Might as well throw up any 3 can have to try to cut into this lead so it look like a big of a blowout. And with that, I have a question for you. Why are the VCA Tigers still fouling with 13 seconds remaining here in the 4th quarter?
That's a good question. I don't know, Derek.
Yeah, let the game be done.
But with that being said, I could say the VC. Oh wow, an air ball for number 12.
You don't
Jaden
normally.
Rice.
You don't normally see that, folks. An air ball at the charity strike.
Yeah, I think that'll do it. And the VC Lady Tiger with the victory.
Hey, at least she made her second one. And there's no point of fouling.
Seems like number 12, Jaden Rice, is angry after the air ball.
Man, I would be too if you airball the free throw. Man, you just airball a 3. You shouldn't be airballing no free throw now.
And at the line, shooting 2.
And at the line shooting 2, we have Albert Caleb, a guard freshman out of Fort White, Florida.
She also is 0 for 4 from the free throw line. Not too many attempts. And she still remains 0% from the free throw.
See, can she knock her first one down, Derek?
And she does. And with that, she hits her first free throw of the season. 1 for 5 in total. 7 seconds remaining here of the game. Floater is up, is no good. And Ashley Johnson's there for the defensive rebound. VC Lady Tigers gets their 18th victory here at Leonard E. Dawson Center against the Virgin Lady Buccaneers. 56-42. And Alex, that was a good game out of East Lady Tigers. They, as you said, they limited the turnovers here in the second half, only having 3 compared to Virgin Lady Buccaneers 18.
I say Coach Glover, I think he gave them a very good speech at halftime telling them what they doing wrong and what they was capitalizing on and everything they was doing good. So I just think the VC Lady Tigers took that and ran with it, and they did a better job in the second half with it.
Yeah, great speech, because they came out that having busting Virgin Lady Buccaneers.
Yeah, I think Johnson came out with like 8 2-points in a row.
Yeah.
She didn't miss.
Yeah, actually Johnson and Jessica Gadsden played a huge factor. Not only that,
And speaking on Ashley Johnson and Jessica Gadsden, tonight I seen a little more jump shots for them. Like they have been working on their jump shot.
well, you need that when players are just approaching. And the VC Lady Tigers get their 8 consecutive win and 5th consecutive win in the conference. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, as I have the post-game show of Derek Richmond and Alex Brooks and interview with Coach Glover. We're gonna talk about the game first, then.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'll call it over. Game at halftime, but the Beast Lady Tigers, they drew away at the third quarter, and they went an offensive explosion. What do you have to say about that?
I think in the first half, the Lady Tigers, they started off slow with the offense, but they did always, the whole game, they did a great job of defense. And in the second half, they was able to get everything going offensively to where defense, it got better. It was already good. It got even better in the second half to where they hold Virgin Islands. They girls only scored like 20-something points, and our girls scored like 30-something.
Yeah, the Beast Lady Tigers definitely went on an offensive explosion. The Beast Lady Tigers definitely put their defensive cap here in the second half. Virgin Island Lady Buccaneers only had 10 turnovers at the first half. Second half, they ended up with 25 in total. So Beast Lady Tigers, ranking 7th in Division II basketball, definitely played a factor in this game. And I'm going to let we get the player of the game with Ashley Johnson. I'm going to let my man Alex Brooks get off the mic a little bit and get Ashley Johnson for a player of the game interview. Nah. She don't need. Stay right here. Lower to me. Ashley Johnson, player of the game. You didn't start this game, but once you came in, you got up hard, starting 16 points in the second half. Not only that, 7 rebounds. What was your mindset coming to this game after you noticed you weren't starting?
I just knew that, well, coming into the game, noticed I wasn't starting. Of course, you know, it doesn't feel good, but it's a team effort, so I didn't mind sitting out, let my team, you know, do their thing, and they did do their thing. And then when I came in second half, I just knew that what they missed first half, I had to bring it to them in the second half. So that's what I did.
You guys moved to a 4-game winning streak, and 4 of those games are conference games. How much of this can play a factor in the playoffs with this just approaching?
This was a big game. Our coach told us before in the locker room that it was a very big game and that we needed it. So we did what we had to do and we got it.
How was the locker room atmosphere after this game?
The locker room atmosphere, I know they're in there going crazy. It's good. 4-0 winning streak for a conference game at that, so that's real good.
Well, thank you for your time and good game, Ashley Johnson. And thank you, folks, for tuning in for the VC Tigers Sports page. I'm Derek Richmond, and I'd like to thank our VC crew. Thank you for the game. And not only that, instead of having this player of the game, we'll have a Coach Glover interview. Just a second. Coach Glover comes into the game with the interview, and here comes Coach Glover. Coach Glover, congrats on the win.
Yeah, we'll take it as a W. We'll take it and move on.
During this 4-game winning streak, and those all have been conference games, what has been the key factor in those conference games, and especially it plays a big factor in the playoffs?
Well, we got to focus a little bit on defense. That helped us out a lot. You know, we have to change things up. I know a lot of times you're used to us in that zone and that zone press, but we went a lot of man, little half court and full press. We did that at the last game against Mars. That's how we was able to pull away by 20 against them. And here we got up by 20. Then you know it was time to let some other people play and get that in, so they kind of cut the deficit. But Virgin Islands is a tough team. They're real resilient. They've been through a lot the past 2 years, but their girls just play hard. They don't quit. You see, they played all the way down to the end of the game.
At halftime, it was a tight game, and once the second half hit, you guys went on an offensive explosion. What was said in the locker room?
Well, I just told them we just had to tighten up on defense and take what they give us. Those layups, you know, we missed a lot of easy baskets in the first half. I thought that if we put those in the basket, we kind of would pull it away. But we finally got the ball going in the basket, played some solid defense, and that what gave us an opportunity to kind of push it up a little bit.
Any positives you can take from this game?
Yeah, it's a W and move on to the next one. It was a conference win. That's good. You know, we got one more regular season game. It's non-conference against a tough Mid-South opponent in Life University. Then we got to get ready for the tournament.
Well, thank you, Coach. Congrats on the win.
Hey, thank you, man.
Thanks for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Derek Richmond with the VC crew. VC Tigers get their 18th consecutive win here on their last home at Leonard E. Dawson Center. Good night, everybody.